Hi, I'm John Davis, aka Mr. Sunshine. Stay tuned. Alright folks, this lesson is going to be about the sales steps, of course, but there's a lot of micro steps that people miss on the way to getting the sell, to selling that laptop, that car, that whatever, that pencil, that pen. The first step, of course, is making sure you're in a good mood. Alright? So what would the next step be? It would be getting the customer in a good mood. When you're walking up to that customer, you know, they're nervous because they've never talked to you. They've never been in your store before or seen that car or don't know anything about the product, right? It's your job to do all that for them to make them feel comfortable and get them in a good mood. So the first thing that you need to do is walk up to them and go, "Hello, Mrs. and Mrs." Try to figure out their name, right? The next thing would be, you know, and it depends on what store you're in, but the next thing is congratulate them. "Oh, great, you're getting a new laptop today." You know, that's what you have to do. You have to go through the steps. Keep it basic, keep them happy, you know, and then from there you move on to the next steps. But the first one, you need to make sure they're in a good mood. Ask them if they want something to drink, you know. Let them feel comfortable, you know, and stuff like that. Let them look around at what you're trying to sell them before you start pushing them on it. You know, just let them walk them around, show them what's available, and then find out their hot buttons, and then you'll be able to narrow it down. But when they first come in and you attack them, you know, as an up coming in the store, right? The last thing you want to do is make them feel like, "Oh man, why did we even come in," right? You have to get them in a good mood, you know. Let them know who you are. Before you sell any damn thing, you have to sell yourself first. If they don't like you, they'll probably buy because the price is cheap. Is that really what you want to do? Is sell the price is cheap? No, you want to make as much as you can, right? And then move on to your next customer after you sell them. But first, make sure you get them in a good mood, and you'll know, you'll hit their hot buttons. You know, is this for you? Yeah. Then you'll find out, okay, this is who I really have to make happy. You know, and years ago when I first got in the car business, you know, we were always told to find out who the buyer was. You know, in most cases, the women are the buyers. You know, a husband has to okay everything. Believe me, with the woman. You know, in most cases, right? Unless they're single, there's always somebody else. And same with some women are the same way. "No, I can't buy without my husband," right? So that's your job to find out who the real buyer is, who's going to be the okay person to say, okay, is the buyer's even here, what have you. And the way to do that, get them in a good mood. And what do? They start giving up information. Once they're in a good mood, you're in a good mood, you know, you guys are talking, you know, you guys got on common ground. And then kapowie, you're on to the next part of the sell, right? That's going to be on the next video. Now, if you stayed this long, I'm going to give you a bonus. Now, the number one thing that you should do at home is find out what the last three things are that you bought. And they could be $1, they could be $500, they could be $1,000. But find out if you're still happy with it. Say it's something you bought last week. Do you even like it anymore? You know, then why did you spend the money on it? Could you take it back to the store and maybe get your money back? Probably, right? All right. Same thing. That's just ways to work on spending your money. Then the next time you go to buy something, you'll be like, do I really want this? Or do I need it? Just ask yourself that. Save your money. Stay minimal. You'll retire early. And we're going to go over investments later on in the series. But see you on the next video.